Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. So today, or the other day, I won a giveaway on Pam VanEe's channel, and I won these stamps. They're kitchen stamps, and I thought that today we would make some like recipe cards using these. And if you're interested, it's a Fiskars. The name of it is Sweet Celebration. And was that in camera? Sweet Celebration. I always hold it off to the side, like I say, because the thing that holds my camera is right in here, so I can't tell what you are looking at. I can see that though. So there's the information if you are interested. Thank you, Pam, for these adorable stamps. So I'll get that out of the way. So what I did, first of all, was I took them and I stamped them on some white cardstock, and I used colored pencils to color them and fussy cut them. So we will be using them in that manner. So the first one, I have things all prepped for us. So this idea I got from Marci at CreatorsCallShop. Hi, Marci. I will link the video. It may not look exactly like what she made, but I thought, oh, I could do something like that. So she had done something with some index cards and some scrapbook paper. So that's where I got my idea. I went ahead and inked, and I'm leaving things white. So nothing is necessarily vintagey, but I did ink around with some the black distress ink, whatever it's called, black soot. This is so I always used to put my thing right here, and so now it's all covered. So yeah, black soot distress ink. That is ancient. I've had it forever. So anyway, I am going to glue down the index card. Onto the scrapbook paper. And then we will decorate. I had to go into town today, so I thought I would stop by a thrift store. And it's the one that I go to pretty often to get a lot of the little crafty bits and pieces that I find. They had nothing today. I was so disappointed. Like whatever they had hadn't been added to since the last time I was there, which was, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks. I'm not sure how long it's been. But anyway, it was all the same stuff. Normally, they will have a basket full of things, you know, like a grocery shopping basket. They'll have one of those completely packed and just sitting out. They don't do anything. They don't package anything. They just kind of price it and then leave it sitting there. And they didn't even have one of those out. I was so disappointed when I went to where they normally have them and there wasn't one sitting there. I was like, oh no, that must mean they haven't gotten any crafty donations lately. And that might be because people are starting to hang on to their stuff so they can have yard sales instead of just donating it. I think that is pretty common, but I don't know. I am going to try, so I have this tiny little rickrack. I am going to see if I can get it to adhere with just a nice bit of art glitter glue. If it decides it wants to fall off, then I will use Fabri-Tac or whatever it is. Yeah. And so we'll go from there. We'll just see how it works. I think it'll hold it. It's supposed to hold it, right? And I'm doing this just to cover the red line that's on the index card. And, you know, of course, you don't have to do that. I just thought it would be cute. So there's that. It's not perfectly straight, but I'm okay with that. So here is the stamp. There's a lemonade and then there was a glass. And so I'm pretending that that glass is full of lemonade. And I am just going to glue it off to the side. I did very, very lightly ink around these with the black ink also, but only very lightly. So there was a slight amount of like break between the whites. Otherwise it would have blended in too much. Does that make sense? And then I wanted to put this one sort of over. I'm going to use the art glitter glue for this so that it dries over that fabric a little faster, the rickrack fabric. So yeah, I left the thrift store without buying anything. I found some tablecloth, or not tablecloths, placemats that were cute. They were like a fall theme, not fall theme, I wouldn't say, but it was fall colors. And there were 3 of them, and it was $1. It was really cheap, but at the same time I was like, do I need 3 of them? And I already have enough fabric and stuff like that. I don't know. So I just decided to put it back, and I got nothing. And that's okay. Don't always have to get something. Okay, so then this is it is a, there's no measurement on it. I think it's a 2-inch. Yeah, so like a 2-inch, whatever that's called. I can't think of it right now. And a scalloped edge. And sometimes I will make tabs out of these, just especially for recipe books, because I just think they're really pretty tabs for a recipe book. So I am just using some gingham printed scrapbook paper. I'm feeling a tickle in my throat. I hope that I don't have a coughing fit because, well, you know how I am with editing. Okay, so I think that's really cute. And there are some words. Let's see here. Where is the thing? So I could stamp some words somewhere on it, like you're invited. I mean, it could be an invitation to, you know, you could just do like an invitation to a lunch or something like that. That would be fun. With love from the kitchen of your sweet, your invited recipe. So I'm not gonna do any words on this one just because there's so much. I could do something on the back, but I'm not going to. So anyway, that is our first one. I'm going to set that off to the side. May or may not be in camera. I'll just put it in camera so you have something to look at that's completed. How about that? Okay, so then the next one I have is this one. So this one I actually stamped on some blue paper just because I wasn't going to be able to color anything. The mixer, you know, stamps in a full-on color, and I chose to go ahead and do black. And so in that case, it would have just been black and white. There would have been nothing I could do with it. And so I decided to do blue. And I am going to make this one that opens up. Okay. So let's go ahead and glue this down. So yeah, I mean, you can, you know, get out your stamps and make your own little, they're almost like stickers or I don't know what you'd call it, but it's just stickers you have to glue down. And you know, it's kind of fun to get out your colored pencils and color a little bit. Of course, you could use markers too. I did do StazOn for my inking or for my stamping, and so, you know, I could have used markers, but I did colored pencils. I'm just going to turn this over and just make sure that glue is good and down to all the edges. Okay, so then I was going to just glue this off to the side. I considered when I went to the thrift store and I found nothing, I considered going to another one, but I decided not to. Because, you know, honestly, I don't need anything, but you never know what you might need if you don't go looking for it. So, anyway. Okay, I'm leaving the red line on this one because there's red in the paper, and it makes sense. And then I have this little scrap of fabric that I'm going to use as the tab. So my thoughts on this is that it could go down into a pocket like this, and then, you know, with this up here, or a lot of times the cookbooks are extra wide, and so it could go sideways into a pocket like this. So I'm going to put the tab on just like this and leave this so there's no tab there. Okay, but before I do that, I want to add this little flower. I just want to make sure where I want to add it. Yeah, I'm gonna poke a hole through it real quick. Okay, so we're going to hot glue it. Normally I would stitch, but I don't want to get my sewing machine out, and so, I mean, it's always out. I just don't want to move it to my desk. And, you know, it's fine. Okay. And then this side. We have quite a bit of breeze going on outside today, so it's right close to 60 degrees, which is nice, but the breeze makes it chilly. But I still have been going into town without a jacket on, which is a good change. So I think that I will stamp from the kitchen of on this one. And be really sad if I mess it up. Let's see if I can get a good line. Okay. Just going to stamp it off once. Yeah. Okay, so cute. Go ahead and close this up. Alrighty, so there is that one, and it opens like this. And so you can put all of your recipe information on the inside here. I think that's really cute. If you had a lot to say, you could even add another card in the back for notes, or, you know, something. A picture of your cake that you're making. I don't know. So we'll put that one there. Okay, so here's one I thought we would go vintage with it. We are going to, let's start by, we're going to go ahead and glue this down. So this one is just a sheet and, you know, like this. So we're going to glue it. When I was growing up, my mom, you know, I mean, it was when green and orange were popular, not necessarily in the 80s, but people who had green and orange stuff from the 60s and 70s still had it in the 80s because, I don't know, people held on to things, I think, longer then than they do now. Anyway, we had a set of, I don't know about the measuring spoons. I can't remember the measuring spoons, but we had a set of the Tupperware measuring cups that were this orange color. And I remember hating them so bad. I remember thinking, oh, those are so tacky. And my mom had them hanging out, you know, outside of the cabinet. And so they were right there. You could see those orange things. And so what's really funny is I love them now. And I found a set at a yard sale and bought them. And I'm like, yes, I've got the ugly orange measuring cups. No, I don't think they're ugly anymore. I found 2 pairs of the Tupperware ones, which I love because they have the 2/3 cup. And these days when you go to buy a measuring cup set, they don't do the 2/3 cup anymore. I mean, maybe it's not used real often, but I like that it's there. So I have an orange set and a yellow set. All right, so we're going to do this again to cover up the red because there's no red in it. So we're just going to do that. I don't get really bad allergies, but I get slight allergies, and I can tell that they are starting. I get kind of a funny feeling in my chest, throat kind of area. I'll wake up with kind of a stuffy nose that goes away after being up for a few minutes. That happens pretty much all summer. Not that it's summer yet, but anyway, I can tell that it's coming. And with that wind blowing things around out there. Okay, so this I wanted to, I think this one I'm going to put the tab over on this side. And I wanted to put like these coming here on this side. I think that's what I want to do. I played with it for a while. I wanted to put all 3 of these items on this card, but I couldn't figure out how to make it work on the front. So I think I'm going to add the measuring cup to the back. I think that's what I'm going to do. It'd be really cute to make a charm out of these, like a paper charm out of these where, you know, you could poke a hole in it. If you doubled them up, you could poke a hole in it and have it hanging from something loose. It'd be really cute, I think. I could have had that hanging from this, actually, and that would have been cute. Okay, and then I thought I would put this down along here. The scrapbook paper, I'm sure you guys, most of you have seen it. It was, I don't know if they still have it at Hobby Lobby, but it was from Hobby Lobby. And it's the, is it called Measure, Mix, and Stir, I think? Yes, Measure, Mix, and Stir. Yes, Measure, Mix, and Stir. So really pretty paper pack. Back before I had a channel, I made a cookbook for someone. I don't remember who bought it. But, so I've used up a lot of the papers, but not all of them yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the tab down. The fabric tab. Okay. And this I am just going to hot glue down. I kind of put some thread through it beforehand so that you guys weren't having to watch as many steps. I could just put things together. And I got enough glue that it's poking through the holes. That's okay. So that definitely looks like, you know, vintage colors, right? And I thought it would be cute to just put this down here in the corner or something. Yeah, we're gonna put it in the corner. And then let's see if, now again, it'll be hard to put a word because of this rickrack, but I could maybe do something on the back. I might do, there's this little thing of, I don't know, plus signs. I don't know what you call it, but just like that plus pattern, that pattern. Maybe I will just do that for a little decoration. Try to use the grid to get it fairly straight, because it's easy to not get it straight. Okay, we're gonna try that. I'm gonna stamp it off over here once, see what it looks like. Okay, we'll do it. I don't know. I might put a little off to the side too, but not all the way. So I'm gonna take and cover so it doesn't go all the way to the edge. I don't know if you guys are in frame. There, that's okay. All right, so there is that one. Very cute, I think. Okay, I have this one that is more like pinkies. So it had the little cupcakes. So of course I thought the cupcakes needed to be pink. Now that I'm looking at them, I think maybe pink and brown would have been a good idea, but you know, once you start coloring, can't do much about it. But they're still cute. I think they're cute. I think that when Marci was making hers, she had the colored index cards, and that looked really cute. But I don't have any colored ones. If I do, I've only got a couple, and I don't have any idea where they are. Okay, so let's glue those down. Right. Trying to think if there's anything new and fun going on to talk about. I don't know. I can't think of anything different. I mean, that's been happening. Okay, so I thought this is from a different paper pack, and I just thought it would be cute. You know, it's just a nice big tab up there at the top. It's kind of hard to tell if my line's straight because I've got a flower in the way. I have one more after this, you guys. You know, on this one, I could do recipe right here. I might do that. Okay, so I was thinking You're Sweet. Oh yeah, I could do it on there. Recipe. Should I do recipe right there? Yes, I should. Okay, so I have to find it. It is that it? That's it. It was hard to read. Okay. It came off, I mean, I did that on purpose, but maybe I shouldn't have. I mean, I think it's fine. And then I was thinking no, I don't know if I should, because where is the thing? Okay. You're Sweet. Right there. That'd be cute. Let's get that. I don't play with stamps very often, and I should, because it is fun. But you really, like, I was looking and looking and looking for inspiration, and I actually had a hard time finding where anybody was using their stamps. I mean, I know that people do it, but like it wasn't in the title, and so it was hard to find. You know what I mean? So I thought, well, I remembered Marci did something, so I went over and looked at hers. Very cute. Okay. Okay, so there's that one. I'm just going to lay that up on top here. Okay, one more. I think I'm just going to lay that on top for right now in case I want to use it again. Okay, what was I going to do? Let's go ahead and get this glued down. It'd also be fun to use these stamps with different colors of ink, you know, so like you could just do a border of the different images, say in like a turquoise color or something. That would be fun, you know, like a retro kitchen turquoise color. I'm not sure what color you would call that, turquoise or what, but you know what I'm talking about. That would be fun. So this one I did red and green, and I was afraid that it would look like Christmas, but I don't think it does since I, you know, have it on the strawberry paper. I think it's fine. So we're going to glue that down. And for this one, what was I going to do? I think, what was I going to do? You know what I was going to do? I was going to put this underneath that bowl. So this is one of the reasons why I like the Aleene's Quick Dry Tacky Glue. You can, I mean, it's destroying it, but it's okay because I can just glue it right back down. It's fine. I think this is what I was going to do. Was it? Was it going to be right at the bottom? So when you prep like this, sometimes it's really hard to remember what the plan was. We'll do that. I think we'll stop it right there. Okay. And who knows, maybe it's not what I was going to do, but it'll be fine. And we're just going to put our glitter glue on it. And hopefully I'm putting enough so it can soak, it won't just soak in, it'll actually adhere, hopefully. Okay, so I will do the art glitter glue on it this time. Okay, and then I have this. I was going to do a black center. I'm going to do center. I think. No, I'm going to do this side. Needs to be off to the side. I think it needs to be off to the side. Okay. And I had this. I don't remember exactly what I was going to do with it. I'm thinking that we can stamp words again, but where's the thingy? I'm just going to do from the kitchen of. I think that one's my favorite one. I like the please join us and you're invited, but I don't think it quite goes with the idea since it's not what I'm making. Where is my, do you guys see my stampy thingy? I have my big one. Oh, there it is. All right, last thing. So just wanted to say thank you again to Pam for the adorable stamps and to Marci for the inspiration. I will link both of their channels. You guys probably already watched them, I think. Anyway, so, but I will link them. I'll link definitely the video where I got my inspiration. And then I'll just choose one of Pam's videos, her recent videos, to link. Oh, I need to attach this. So that you guys can go over and watch. So this was fun. I don't have a recipe journal or anything going. I just thought it would be fun to play with them before putting them away. So there we go. So some options that, you know, you can do if you just pull out your stamps and play. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.